Am I the a-hole for letting my daughter take a third plate at my sister's dinner? Yesterday, my sister hosted a family dinner at her house. It was one of those just because dinners, no special occasion or holiday. My sister is an excellent cook, and she prepared an abundance of food for the occasion. The dining table was overflowing with various dishes, from roasted meats to colorful salads, and an impressive array of desserts. By the end of the night, my daughter was on her second plate. After finishing it, she asked if she could have another one. I told her yes without hesitation. However, my sister, her aunt, looked at her with a shocked expression and exclaimed, "Another plate?" My daughter glanced over and gave a somewhat uncomfortable look, sensing the tension. My daughter is 16 and juggles 2 part-time jobs to help pay for some of her college tuition. Because of her demanding schedule, she often doesn't eat until 7 or p.m., and sometimes not at all if she's particularly busy. Given this, I didn't think twice about her getting a third plate. She looked genuinely hungry and was clearly enjoying the meal. I turned to my sister and explained that my daughter had been working all day without a proper meal and that my sister had made plenty of food. I didn't think it would be a problem if my daughter took another plate. However, my sister started yelling, claiming that it wasn't my place to decide how much of her food my daughter could have. She argued that hospitality involves not just cooking but also setting limits on how much food one should take. Reflecting on it now, I might agree that perhaps I should have asked first. In the end, my daughter didn't get the third plate, and the atmosphere became awkward. The room, which had been filled with the warm hum of conversation, fell silent, and my daughter, clearly embarrassed, tried to hide her disappointment. We decided it was best to leave. As we were heading out, my sister stopped me and said I should have taught my daughter better manners and that it was inappropriate for her to take more than 1 plate at someone else's house. I told my sister she was being unreasonable, and our voices got loud enough for my mom to overhear us. She came over and sided with my sister, telling me that it was rude for my daughter to eat that many plates. My mom's disapproval only added to my frustration, and she insisted that as the host, my sister had every right to control how much food was served. I started to feel overwhelmed and disrespected as they criticized my parenting and claimed I wasn't teaching my daughter proper manners. Feeling increasingly upset, I decided to leave. Subsequently, I received multiple texts from my sister and mom saying it was rude of me to leave in the middle of our conversation and that I should have handled the situation more diplomatically. I don't believe I was in the wrong for leaving, as I felt disrespected and uncomfortable, but I'm still uncertain about the situation with the plate. Was I in a hole for assuming my daughter could have a third plate?
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
Had everyone else had a chance to get some food? Also, was the third plate going to finish off the rest of the food?
OP replied,
Everyone else was pretty much done their meal after the second portion. We all finished at the same time. And no, there was plenty of food left.
This is crazy. She might have gotten a couple of small plates. Disgusting behavior to shame her for this.